Hello, Harmony Central. I'm Craig Anderton, Editor-in-Chief, and it's the day before NAMM. Exhibitors are going crazy setting up, making sure all their gear is ready to rock, and anticipating what is sure to be a flood of people over the next 4 days. Let's head down to a special event that happens the day before the official show opens, the NAMM Media Preview Day. It's an event where manufacturers elect to show off their gear to the press in a small environment where it's easy to shoot videos and do interviews in an informal, one-on-one setting. It's all part of NAMM assisting the media to cover NAMM, from the press room where journalists can pick up press packages, to press-only bags for carrying literature, and hopefully some swag, and a separate press registration area to speed up entrance to the show. The press area is also where you'll find publication bins with free copies for showgoers of all major music magazines. One thing's for sure, this is the year of the iPad. Everywhere you look, there are apps for everything, from singers to guitarists to a slide trombone you play on a touchscreen. Let's take a closer look. IK Multimedia gave some convincing demos with their iRig vocal processor.
It might be a little selfish and I know it sounds crazy, but commitments, I really don't want commitments, I really don't want commitments. And I know you wanna be with me, yeah. And I'm sorry that's the way it is, yeah.
Again, the iRig microphone is available from ikmultimedia.com. Available in March or last week in February, and you can get the Vocal Live application. You can download it from iTunes. Thank you very much.
Agile Partners, the company behind PV's iPhone AmpLink app, had their latest goodies as well.
Hey, Rob Math here with Agile Partners, the awesome designers of the great new app AmpKit and AmpKit Plus for your iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. This gives you great amp models and effects for all you guitar players. Allows you to take your iPhone, your iPad, and jam anywhere, and it sounds incredible.
You can even use your iPhone as a general MIDI module for playing and editing standard MIDI files.
You load in your song, and then you can choose, you can download any song you want that's in MIDI format off the internet, and it all plays general MIDI. And then so you load it in, and you can adjust your tempo or your key, and also you could, so you could adjust your EQ, you can just edit any track you want. And then so for each individual track, you could choose, like say if you have a slap bass and you want to have like a stand-up bass, you can do that. You can change for each track that's on the entire thing. And you could view an entire scroll and scroll through the entire, each MIDI note. You can scroll through it and adjust it however you want it. And then you could adjust volume and just overall mix your entire song so it's how you want it. And then what you can do that's really cool is that you can solo and mute also. So you can mute whatever track you want to play. So when you're playing, such as in a restaurant, you could play on top of the entire band. So it's a full sound and not just you and some.
Then there's the Jam It app. The company has licensed the original multi-track masters from hits of the past and present and lets you isolate particular tracks for analysis or practicing. Drummer Terry Bozzio doesn't endorse many products, but he had a few words to say about what makes Jam It special.
From my standpoint here, my partner and I, Don Lombardi, president of Drum Workshop, have formed a website which is called drumchannel.com. It's an educational and edutainment site for drummers. And we've tied in here with Jam It because we think it's such a great product. And we're also going to be giving you an option to buy a drum lesson from the original drummer, which we will shoot and film out there at Drum Channel, in order to get further instruction on how to play the parts that you want, especially from the drum side of things. We're not guitarists yet, but we're moving in that direction as well. So yeah, I'm very honored and pleased that they would want a missing persons track. They have Walking in LA, which is kind of a big hit for us here in this area. And you can do the same thing he just demonstrated with Jukebox Hero. Isolate the drums, slow them down, learn how to play them, and then mute the drums after you learn how to play and play it with the band. And at Drum Channel, we're all about anything we can do for education and the community of drumming, making it easier for us to understand the art of drumming and keeping kids excited, to want to learn, to want to play.
But the show wasn't just about iPads by a long shot. Blue Microphones had a really interesting new mic, the Reactor, and I've already posted a video about it to our YouTube channel. And speaking of mics, Samson's new Meteor USB mic may look like a prop from a 1950s sci-fi flick, but it does a fine job for recording into your computer. And let's see what Harmony Central's associate editor, Phil O'Keefe, thinks about the show.
Hi, I'm Phil O'Keefe from Harmony Central. I'm the associate editor and one of the forum moderators. And there is a lot of buzz going on in this show this year, and we're really looking forward to checking out all the new products and bringing you the latest information as quickly as we can get it to you, and remaining the #1 resource on the web for all your NAMM news.
One of the products that interested me the most is the Katara guitar controller. It doesn't have strings, and you play it with a touchscreen, but the designers understand what guitar players want. This is one of the better alternative controllers I've seen, and even the price is right. We'll be posting a full video on what makes this something truly interesting and innovative in the next days. And for keyboards, check out the Yamaha Tyros 4. Now let's check in with senior editor John Chappelle back at his hotel room and get his thoughts on the show.
Well, Craig, it's always good to see you and see you in Anaheim, which is where we are now. We have somehow avoided an economy that's in trouble and huge snowstorms that are racking the East Coast as we speak. But we are in sunny Southern California, and it's the day before the show. It's a Wednesday, so we went and saw some pre-show activities, and those were pretty cool. They have a special sort of a media preview day. Martin Guitar was there with an amazing guitar, a one-off valued at over $1 million of Da Vinci. It had Da Vinci's Last Supper and some other things, some other Da Vinci drawings on it that were inlaid. So it was sort of the range of stuff, going from an acoustic guitar, and Martin had a Pete Seeger signature model to iPad apps, the very latest. And they had some special guests. They had Alex Skolnick, formerly of Testament, and Phil Collin from Def Leppard. They were up actually demoing the amp kit, so that was cool. And then they had former governor and presidential candidate Mike Huckabee, who's a big booster for music products and music education and music legislation, where he can influence it. And he gave a pretty rousing and inspirational and heartfelt speech. He can be controversial politically because he's a Fox News commentator, but this, he really had the crowd going. Cara DeGuardia was there. She's the former American Idol host, and that was cool to see her up there talking. And the president of NAMM, Joe Lamont, gave a nice talk to the crowd. So all in all, it was a pretty good press preview day, I would say, and at least enough to get us excited about when the real show opens and to see all the great stuff. So we've been hearing a lot of rumors and seeing a lot of a preview of some really cool stuff. But I think it's going to be a great show, and of course the tagline is inevitably, let's take it to 11 in honor of 2011. So we see plenty of evidence that that's going to happen.
And let's check in with NAMM to see what they thought about Media Preview Day.
Hi, I'm Scott Robertson with NAMM. We just wrapped up the Media Preview Day event. It was a fantastic event. Lots of the coolest, most innovative musical instruments you'd ever want to see in one place, right here at the NAMM show. All of them are going to be coming out of the NAMM show and to local stores in your area, so check them out on Harmony Central. Thanks a lot.
Well, there's lots more to come. We have the scoop on Korg's latest, but the news there is also embargoed until the show starts. We'll also have reports from Keyboard Magazine's Steve Fortner and a whole lot more. Stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Harmony Central, and signing off from NAMM on Wednesday.